This motorcycle display team in the world, formed all the way back in 1927, where members of the Royal Signals Dispatch Riders began performing stunts and tricks on their bikes and on their horses in their spare time. Now, of course, you'll see no horses in the display today, but a very different kind of horsepower brought to you by those vintage Triumph British machines. And what fantastic bikes they are, we'll hear them very soon. Just a quick note on safety before we get underway. Can I ask that all members of the audience please stay behind the safety barriers at all times, and that if you see a bike heading towards you without a rider on it, this is not part of the show. This is in fact an accident in progress. Can I ask you please get out of its way as quickly as you can, or I'll have to fill out lots of paperwork, and that takes an awful long time. So then, looking back into the pits, I can see that the guys are ready and raring to go. Lance Corporal Greenhow there, who stood out from the main group, he is the chief instructor. He is ready to unleash your 2015 white helmets on this unsuspecting arena. So without further ado, let's get the show on the road. Corporal Greenhow, bring on the helmets. As those fabulous 1970s Triumphs spark into life, the first trick we've got for you today, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be the opening ride. This, of course, is a high-speed series of cuts or crossovers that the riders use to determine how slidey and how slippy the grass is under their feet, so to speak. So when the guys are all ready to go, we're going to have them out into the arena. Ladies and gentlemen, sometimes with these 1970s bikes, they do take a little bit of starting up, so here we go. We've got a spare one started, that's why we've got them. You notice the guys just going to be taking it slightly easy to start with, because that grass, even though it is beautiful and impeccably maintained, it's all a bit short and greasy out there today. So the guys are just going to be warming up. We're going to separate down from their pairs, head to different sides of the arena. Watching for their partners at all times. Out smartly from the pits. He's about to jump on top of that guy coming out there for the opening trick of the evening. It is the double Jimmy. Those of you who know the Royal Signals will know that Mercury, the messenger of the gods, or Jimmy, as we know him affectionately, is emblazoned all over the cap badges and on the helmets we wear today. And this is the team's loving homage to Mercury. Those two right there, Signal Sai Sumter, who's the rider, doing a fantastic job getting that trick all the way around. Well done, Sai. Now they're about to come out from the pits. It is Corporal Ash Frank. Corporal Frank is going to be reverse riding this trick known as the Cossacks. You'll see why in a second. Those two chaps there hanging for grim life onto the back of that Triumph as he banks it into the corner. A little bit of oh, but he's got it together, well done. And a nice big smile all the way back in. Well done, Corbin Hitchmore. Now we have a treat in store for you, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Chief Instructor, Lance Corporal Greenhow, who not only can he ride a Triumph, but just using his bum, he can also juggle at the same time, and very well done to him indeed. And bearing in mind, I can't even juggle whilst I'm stood still. I'm very envious of the skills out there in the arena today. Sharp eyesight might have spotted that there are two soldiers lying in the centre of the arena. Don't worry, ladies and gentlemen, they are not tired, they are not lazy. They are, however, primed and ready to be ridden over by nearly 300 kilos of man and machine. It is, of course, the one and only jump board ride. Excellent jumping there from the boys. We're going to go for one more round here. A fantastic showdown so far. However, we're not quite done with them yet. We normally do most of our shows during the show season on tarmac. So it's quite a treat for those boys out there to be under the soft, springy... So we're going to go for one more show. This time the guy's going to be aiming to take off and land those rear wheels at exactly the same time. So let's watch this performance and give them marks out of 10 for their effort. Not too bad, but I think only a 7 out of 10 today. Let's see if we can do better. Right now, here we have a fantastic show for you now. It's that man again, Corporal Greenhow, with his man hanging off the ladder, Corporal Peever.
What's up?
This is, of course, if you haven't already guessed it, the hanging ladder trick. Awful lot of confidence you've got to place in your rider if you're that poor unfortunate man hanging upside down there. Now here it comes out of the pits, it is the Angel. Steering, of course, using just the inner part of his left calf. Balanced nicely all the way around. Big smile again. And nice and smart all the way back in the pits. Now we have a treat for you, ladies and gentlemen. It is, of course, the two-bike fan. Excellent display of riding there by those two gentlemen. And the man in between the bikes, Signaller Hutchinson, he's literally pulling those two bikes together as they go around the corner. And of course, another great big fantastic smile, and maybe a wave from Lance Corporal Peever on the top. Corporal Ash Frank again, and Signaller Lance Fraser performing the ladder headstand.
And it's hard to get 10 out of 10 out of it.
Supreme reverse riding ability there from Corporal Frank as he rounds the corner. Very, very difficult to get that bike all the way around nice and sharply with all that weight so high up. And of course, Sid Fraser's doing a great job of hanging on.